Hello, and this is Sir Alexander with the Starcraft 2 Battle Report. In this game, this is Ace of Diamond and Storm Kid. I'm taking a break from the RPG.net casts. Ace of Diamond and Storm Kid. This is a 2v2 against Sir Alexander and Kyrie Elison. Kyrie Elison, that is how you pronounce that name. People on RPG.net, don't call shenanigans on me. I know how to pronounce that name because that's, a friend that I play with a lot. Anyway, so this is actually me, Sir Alexander, so I'm the teal Protoss, and I actually never pick my color, I just always play as Protoss. Kyrie Elison is purple Terran. Up here we have the Ace of Diamonds as red Terran, and actually that's a funny thing that happened. I was playing with this guy, the Ace of Diamonds, and then I was playing with him, and somebody else logged on as the Queen of Hearts, and I said, hey, I just played 2v2 with you, because I was playing, I played a 1v1 with him. He's like, you didn't play with me, I just logged on. So, kind of funny thing that happened, you know, Ace of Diamonds, Queen of Spades, all those different things that, all the card names. Anyways, so I'm just gonna show off this rush here that Kyrie Elison and I did. Now, our biggest mistake, I'm gonna speed this up, our biggest mistake is that we didn't do a, I do have a scout out. Actually, I sent 2 scouts out. Okay, let me explain this. I sent 2 scouts out. This scout is going all over the place because I wanted to scout out to make sure he didn't have any proxy pylons. And I do scout over here where a proxy pylon would actually be. So Kyrie Elison is the Terran. She's going to go straight for Marauders, and I am Sir Alexander, and I will go, well, duh, I'm Sir Alexander. Anyways, so I go for Zelot. So we're going to do a Zealot Marauder rush. This is very effective. They are doing, actually, I think they might be doing the exact same thing. Anyways, but we own them, and you will see why. So here come the first 3 Zealots across the map. I saw that the Ace of Diamonds had nothing, so all of my guys get in among his SCVs, start destroying stuff. He, instead of helping his ally out like a good ally, runs off to attack me all the way across the map with 2 Zealots. Like that's actually going to do any good. Meanwhile, I start taking out a supply depot. He is going to get my guys down before I get that supply depot down. Kyrie Elison has 4 Marauders out, and we'll be able to easily take on those guys. I'm going to put this on double speed. So what I do is I go for a straight cybernetic score, research warp gate, and I should have a chrono boost down on that. I don't know why on earth I don't have chrono boost. I was probably distracted. I'm probably distracted over here. Is that my guy? No, that's his. That's Storm Kids. Anyways, so I am continuing to pump these guys. I put up 4 gates. So, and I put up a robotics bay on some higher tier units, and I think I get 1 Colossus out. But as you can see, I did major damage to Ace of Diamond's economy. Ace of Diamond has only 10 harvesters. Now, you will notice that Storm Kid has 25, Kyrie Elison has 16, and I have 20. It's because we're focusing way more on units, and so you don't need to be producing. You do want to be putting out workers, but the units are more important. He does have 3 gateways up, a 4th gateway, 5 gateway is coming up. This is being researched. He is not chrono boosting it. Not sure why. He's got a lot of stuff there. There goes my chrono boost. That will finish that up. These guys, another gateway is coming out. My first robotics bay is, I think I put an observer out. I'm going to speed this up until we push it across again. So it's very good to constantly be pushing against your enemy, which is what we're about to be doing. That's a lot of Marauders, and I really fell behind here because I was trying to take up to Warp Gate. Now that I have Warp Gate, I'm going to take this probe out, and really you always need to do shared unit control on these maps. Anyways, looks like there's about to be a fight here. These guys were on a move, so he does attack, but unfortunately the others run off, and he will get owned. Excellent move here by Kyrie Elison. Activates the tower and moves back here. I think I put in a pylon right here, if I remember correctly. The rest of my guys will go up there. I don't know why on earth I have a Stalker. I think just in case they go for Void Rays or something. Not like a Stalker really would have stopped this anyways. Indeed, we do see a pylon going down. Twilight Council is up. 5 gates up. I have 4 gates. I have 3 gates and 2 more up. A robotics bay. I think I put out an observer. There is my observer. No, that is my observer. Ha 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 ha. I have an observer in your base and I can see everything. Anyways, probably a bunch of units about to get warped in here as I have 900 crystals. Kyrie Elison only has 300, and I think I'm warped. Yeah, another pylon over here. This is great. This is such a great game. I did some really funny things in this game. Happened, and there's that giant thing there. Somebody can tell me what that is. Anyways, we do see a large force go running right past us, so we decided that this is the best time to move into their base. And actually, I just warped in a bunch of Zealots here. There is a fight that goes on here, but they don't have sight on that high ground, so they decide to run back to their base because all of my Zealots are mopping up on their SCVs. Ha ha! Now, these guys will come walking in. He didn't wall this off, so I'll take down that Stalker, but that'll be that. But I did warp in 5 more Stalkers. These Stalkers will take down this Dark Shrine. Um, Actually, no, they won't. They'll get owned. But anyways, I almost take down that Dark Shrine. I really wanted to get that Dark Shrine, because I do have an Observer, but I really did not want to deal with cloaked units. It's always just a mess. Anyway, so we do have Marines. This guy is just getting back on his feet. He's compared to my 26. So right now we're harvesting more. These guys are coming out looking like they're going to push, but we've got a big army right here, and we're going to be pushing back. Now we don't have shared unit control, which is a massive mistake, and I don't have charge. I think I'll put down force fields here. I should really put down some force fields here. There goes some force fields. Not doing all too much, but they're always good. All of these Marauders will handily be able to beat those guys, but these Hellions come in, and this medevac is healing. I warp in a bunch more Stalkers, though. I do have this Warp Prism down, and I think in the meantime I warped in some units over here. There's a Zealot. No, that's my Observer. Anyways, so this fight goes on. We should really push here. It's all about pushing. We just own their army, so he does have this guy coming here, but he really won't be able to do too much damage because we're on the move, and my Observer should be there any minute. And I just warped in all these guys, so they should run up there and attack that Dark Shrine any minute. These guys are moving in. I don't realize that Dark Templar is attacking. He does 55 damage, 3 Dark Templar attacking. I don't actually realize that, so I haven't put my Observer in play there. I think it's like right in here somewhere that I realized that, but I have so many Zealots. Look at all these Zealots. And here I select my Observer probably. I have more guys warping in, so this Protoss player is really owned. He tried to take an expansion, so now I can see his Dark Templar, totally destroy him. He's warping in more Zealots, but I got more Zealots than he does in the field. Not to mention the medevac is healing my Zealots. That's so sweet. You can heal allies, guys. For them to have win this game, they really needed to push. And here comes some more guys in, and that is GG. Of course, they don't call GG because they're just them, so they just quit. But excellent game. So glad that I could cast this, and I hope you're watching this. So my guys are trying to get out to go to the Terran base, but she's got a wall in there, which was pretty funny. Anyways, join me again for another report. I just wanted to show this Terran Zealot rush, which works out very well.